Welcome to the International Baccalaureate Program. So what is IB? The IB curriculum is based off of the IB Learner Profile. The IB Learner Profile consists of 10 traits that you will develop throughout your coursework, including being an inquirer, knowledgeable, risk-taker, principled, thinker, communicator, caring, balanced, open-minded, and reflective. Many people claim that IB is only available for grades 11 and 12. This is false. IB begins in the primary years program to the middle years program to the diploma or a career-related program. So what is the difference between DP and CP? According to the official IB website, the DP consists of 6 academic courses plus a different core. The CP requires students to study a minimum of 2 academic subjects and a career-related study. The 6 subject groups or courses of DP are Studies in Language and Literature, Language Acquisition, Individuals and Societies, Sciences, Mathematics, and the Arts. The subjects available are dependent on your school and what they have to offer. So now that we have a brief understanding of the curriculum, here is some feedback I've received from IB students and teachers and their reflection on their studies regarding the curriculum. Hi, so please tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Surush Kashani Nejad, and I teach math in Shahid Mahdavi Educational Foundation.
Hi, my name is Arad Tadayun. I'm from Iran. I'm in grade 12 and I go to TIS.
So my name's Laveen and I'm in the second year of the IB program, and I go to school in Dubai, and I go to a school called North Anglia International School, which follows the IB program.
Hi, I'm Laiba. I'm in grade 10 and I go to GEMS International School in Dubai. I've been doing the IB for 2 years.
Hi, my name is Sirpi. I'm currently a second year IB student studying in Manila in the Philippines at the International School of Manila.
So how long have you been studying the IB program for?
I'm in my second year of studying the program.
I've been studying it for 2 years, so grade 11 and 12.
I studied it for 1 year.
So how long have you been teaching IB for?
So basically, like 7 years ago, I spent 5 years practicing PYP program in another school. That school was also an IB candidate. And with 1 year gap, I started working here in Mahdavi YP program.
How has your experience with the curriculum been?
It's been pretty good so far. I felt like I was really able to explore my interests and find what I'm passionate about by doing the different IB subjects, and they're quite rigorous, but they also have the fact that the IB emphasizes applications into real world things is something that's quite beneficial and has helped me a lot as well.
I actually really liked it. It gives you a round of everything combined. You get a little bit of the knowledge, the understanding, the critical thinking, just a mix of everything.
So with the IB curriculum, I would obviously say it's challenging, obviously, because it's a curriculum you have to take before going to university. However, it is obviously doable if you keep on top of everything and you do as you're told.
How has your experience with teaching math been so far?
It's more professional comparing to PYP to me. And I like the fact that I'm trying my best to make mathematics easy to my students. This is the thing that I'm enjoying the most right now.
What were some of the challenges that you faced?
I would say definitely the workload was quite a challenge. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, such as the IAs and the EE from different subjects. And I think that trying to manage my time and have time for school, friends, and relaxation.
First off, in the first half, the most challenge I had was with the actual subjects and the matter of the subjects, such as the difficulty of the subjects and how the exams were much harder than what we used to study.
I was previously in a very different school that worked in a very different way, and over here I was put to research, really be independent and work by myself, find all the information, and be able to produce really good presentations that would be useful and knowledgeable. So it was a change for me, and the only difficulty was the deadlines and how independent time managing you need to be. Like, you need to be able to manage your time.
I would say that like sometimes like when you don't meet deadlines, it is like a problem, because then like once you get to the final draft, for example with IAs, then you would have to rush it, and everyone else is like getting more feedback, so it'll be like a problem. So like with some of my IAs that did happen. So in order to overcome that problem for my next IA, I did it before it was due and sent it in before the deadline, so I had more feedback.
What challenges have you seen your students face and overcome?
All the students, like most of the students, think that math is a subject like biology or chemistry. They should know the answer if they study the book. But mathematics is always about new questions, different perspectives, looking at a question from different perspectives. So this is basically the main challenge my students are facing. And I'm like, I just don't want them to give up so easy on questions. I want them to be patient and think about the question more and read the question more.
If you could say one thing to the new people joining the IB community, what would you say?
I would tell them not to always to just follow their passions and take the subjects that really interest them, because I'm aware that there are a lot of stereotypes for certain subjects, and I think that really your experience in each subject depends on how you are as a person.
I would definitely say that you should plan everything you do, whether it's just a small thing, because like the more like you have, it keeps piling on. So best you can do, write like all these stuff down in a diary or a notebook, just so that like you have all, like you know that you have specific deadlines for specific things. So it's important to keep on top with everything. So my main like advice to people who are joining diploma is to be very, very, very on top with everything.
I would tell them that if you want to study IB, you have to be very dedicated to it.
IB really isn't for everyone. It really is tailor fit. It's not a one size fits all like a lot of schools, but that does not mean it is for everyone. Some kids would just prefer something different, and that's fine too. So just make sure that you are willing to do, like, to be able to do everything that the IB requires, and you are serious about it, because it is a difficult curriculum.
They should spend time in order to understand the IB system, but when they understand it, they're going to enjoy studying in this system.